got some more information about Celeste Rivas Hernandez and David. A private investigator that was hired by the LA homeowner of the home that David was living in has been investigating what possibly happened to Celeste. Previously told us that he was able to figure out who was the last person that drove David's Tesla to the spot where it was later abandoned, and it was on July 29th, and he claimed that David was also home at this time, and this was right before he would go on tour a couple hours later. This private investigator also allegedly found different things throughout the home, like media with pictures and things of Celeste and David, but also sadistic tools that he believed was to get rid of somebody, but it didn't happen like that. And now he is detailing what these tools are. Now finding out that the tools that this private investigator found in this LA home were farm tools, and he also found pill bottles. Steve Fisher told the Daily Mail that there are multiple of these items that could be used all together, and that you never need them in the Hollywood Hills home. You would more likely find them on a farm. Then went on to claim that one of these items appeared to have been recently delivered to the property because it was still in its shipping packaging. He said that he doesn't know what the impact of these items could have on the overall narrative, but adding that the presence of these mysterious items appeared very strange. And mind you, he said in prior interviews that these are items that you could use to get rid of somebody. He then went on to say that bottles of prescription pain medication were also recovered inside, as well as various items of paraphernalia. The private investigator then went on to say that him and his team found evidence that multiple others were staying at the home in LA with David, with personal belongings belonging to men and women being discovered in the guest bedrooms, beside tables, and bathroom cabinets. He said none of the female items appeared to belong to Celeste Rivas Hernandez. He added that the footage, combined with evidence found at the house, has led him to believe that David had a tight-knit entourage of trusted associates. He said that there was a small inner circle, 2, 3, maybe 4 people who appeared to be living at the house and were very close with David. He said after the story broke, they all started unfollowing each other and deleting posts that showed them together. And people all over the internet have been paying attention to this, and 2 of David's really close friends, Asia and Neo, are some people that unfollowed them, and like Neo was wiping his social media account. And Neo was just doing this recently after this private investigator was calling him out on Twitter, asking him if he was the last person to drive David's Tesla. So now that we're once again hearing him reference things that can tie back to people like Neo, it does have me wondering if this is who the PI saw moving David's Tesla the very last time it was moved, right before David and whoever else would leave to go on tour. This private investigator alleged that whoever moved this Tesla also was on tour on the tour bus with David. This is a picture of Neo and Asia with David at the show that the PI is referencing. But it is important to note, we don't know if the last person that moved David's Tesla even knew that Celeste was in the trunk of that Tesla. But now we have this PI alleging that these people live with David. So is it a possibility? It could be. Now the fact that the private investigator is alleging that now he is finding pill bottles and paraphernalia in this house, and also farm tools that he said he believed was to get rid of somebody, but the plan never went in motion, is kind of creepy. And it does have me wondering once again if something happened to Celeste with substances, and this is why we are waiting for the toxicology before anything moves forward. Because we know as of right now, we haven't heard anything from the cops, but we have heard a lot more in the last couple of days from this private investigator. Y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.